Good Wednesday morning, Northern Michigan. Since it is Wednesday, that means it's time for Pet Talk with Dr. Jen Klabunde from Northwood Animal Hospital. As always, Dr. Klabunde, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Since October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're talking about breast cancer, but not in humans, in your pets. And I'm going to be honest, I never knew that animals could get breast cancer.
Yeah, they can, just like people, dogs and cats. There's two types of tumors that they can get. And one is a benign type, which means it's non-cancerous. The other one is a malignant type, and these are the more serious of the two. So you definitely should be checking your pet. If you find any masses, call a veterinarian.
And this is little Dakota. She doesn't have breast cancer, but she's here today to...
But she is a poster child of how to prevent breast cancer in your pet, and we'll talk about that at the very end.
Yeah. And focusing on first though, what do you look for? How do you, can you kind of test, with your hands on your puppy or your dog?
What you want to do is just periodically, especially in an older pet, just lift up their legs like this, get some kisses, and feel the belly. If you feel any bumps at all that are not normal or you don't think they've been there, call a vet, because in dogs, about 50% of tumors that are on the belly are actually cancerous. In cats, it jumps up to over 90%. So if you find a mass on your cat's belly, very, very serious. You want to get it checked out.
And are there ways to prevent
There
breast
are,
cancer?
absolutely. Spaying before the first heat is the best way, and that's why I brought Dakota on, because she's only 2.5 months old now, but she'll be spayed very shortly. We want to spay at least before, between 4 and 6 months of age. And if you spay before the first heat cycle, their chances of getting breast cancer or mammary cancer is actually less than 1%.
Really?
Yes. If you wait and have them spayed between the first and second heat cycle, which is usually about 6 months to a year, somewhere in there, the rate of getting mammary cancer jumps up to 8%. And if you wait until after their third heat cycle to get her spayed, her chances are 30%. So with every heat cycle, it just gets more and more likely, that tumor. Like I said, it's not something that you want. Before first heat, that is absolutely the best prevention, and you're going to make sure that this doesn't happen.
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better, absolutely.
And do you see a lot of office at Northwood Animal Hospital?
We do, especially, maybe several. These guys were puppies. People weren't promoting early spay and neuters as much as we are now. But now there's not a vet around that would tell you not to spay and neuter your pet as long as they're healthy enough to undergo the surgery before their first heat, and you're going to completely prevent it.
And Dr. Klabunde, anything else you think pet owners should know, or when it really comes to breast cancer and the possibility that your pet could get it?
Yeah, it's very serious. Feel for it. If you find anything, let us know. Because like I said, in dogs, 50% are cancerous, and in cats, it's over 90.